Good morning, Gamecocks. I'm Chloe Findlay.
And I'm Meagan Daukshus. Chloe and I are here every week giving you a recap on the news and happenings on the USC campus and around Columbia. This week, campus is looking forward to the annual St. Pat's and 5 Points Festival, and we'll give you the details to know.
Spring pollen is here, and so are some controlled wildfires. So it's no surprise that the air quality in South Carolina is terrible.
And we'll recap the Oscars for those of you that missed it.
We hope to get your weekend started in the right direction. Welcome to Good Morning Gamecocks. Good morning, Megan.
Good morning, Chloe.
How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I'm super excited for the St. Patty's Day festivities and just all the other exciting things that have gone on this past week that we're going to talk about.
Me too. Let's get started.
Yeah. Well, Gamecocks, we've got some stories to kick off the weekend. We're starting up with an update on a fashion blog. A few weeks ago, we talked about a new Instagram page circulating campus called Looking Cocky. SGTV reporter Bridget Brutalski got the inside scoop from the face behind the page.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, but I really like your outfit, and I have a little fashion blog about what people wear on campus. Would you mind if I took your picture?
If you've been scrolling through Instagram lately, you might have stumbled upon USC's latest passion project. USC senior Sophie Anderson has loved photography for as long as she could remember, always capturing moments with her camera. It wasn't until she spent a semester abroad in Paris studying fashion and luxury business that she found herself a new hobby, capturing street-style outfits. Looking Cocky is a fashion blog Sophie created to continue her passion by showcasing campus diversity through students' self-expression in their style. In just 3 days, the account gained 300 followers from a social media promotion on Yik Yak. Now, the page almost has 400 followers.
Looking Cocky isn't only about highlighting campus fashion, it's also about building connections and confidence by going outside of your comfort zone.
Approaching strangers on campus to snap their photo can be a little intimidating at first.
Now that I've started, I'm a bit more bold when I talk to people to get their picture. I want them to engage with it. They'll follow it, and then I'll tag them. Whereas at first, I'd be like, I'm sorry, can I have your picture? I'm so sorry, bye. But now I'm really excited to grow it.
While Sophie has become more extroverted on this journey, students also walk away from this experience with a confidence boost.
People kind of sit up a little bit straighter and are happy to be noticed. And what's really fun for me is that once I kind of position how I want to take their picture, they're excited to have their picture taken. They liked their outfit and they're excited to show it off a little.
Sophie hopes to pass the account down to another undergrad passionate about student life. But for now, she continues to document USC's latest fashion trends. For SGTV, I'm Bridget Brutalski.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thanks, Bridget. So a few weeks ago, we talked about Looking Cocky, and the person behind the page, she goes around taking photos of everyone. This started from her trip, her abroad study. I think she was in France, I believe. And so she would take a bunch of photos of people's outfits, and she wanted to do the same thing here on campus. So I got the chance to work beside Bridget, and we filmed all day. It was super cool. She was so excited to go around, up to people and just commenting on their outfit and being I love it, can I take a photo? And it always left a smile on everyone's faces once they walked away. It was super cool.
Yeah, I wish I had the courage to go up and talk to these people who are in their own world, doing their own thing.
Right. She doesn't even know them, and she's going up and asking them. And she said at first it was a little nervous. I remember her talking about it, but it's she gets an excitement out of it once they are yes. And if someone says no, she gets more yeses than no's. So it's super cool.
Yeah, and the outfits are always top tier.
Always so cool.
Always super cool.
When we were walking around with her filming, she would she would spot, she tried to seek people out of who she wanted to take photos of. And me and Bridget started to catch on, and we were oh, I bet you she's gonna go up to them. And then we were right, and I was oh my God.
Yeah, I'm sure it encourages some students to wake up in the morning and say, okay, I'm gonna look cool today.
Yes, definitely, I agree. She said that sometimes, usually comes out afternoon. She's sometimes it's just a sweatpants and t-shirt day for people. And
that's real.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
It gets exhausting sometimes. You just gotta throw on those
Sometimes you just
sweatpants.
need those days.
Yeah. But putting the days I get dressed up, it's a nice little boost of serotonin. I feel good today. Let's go.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's boosting self-esteem and self-confidence of the people who are getting photographed. So I think it's just a win-win situation.
Yeah, everyone walked away with a smile on their face after it, which was super cool to see. So the positivity that's being spread around campus just because of this one little Instagram account and one person. It's so cool. I mean, she's making it kind of like, I forget how many followers that she's at now, but I mean, she gained so many followers so quick and got so much traction, which is super cool to see that people on USC campus want to see what she's doing, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's great. It's students supporting students. It brings positivity and happiness.
Yes.
I think it's a great,
What more
great
can you
plan.
ask for?
Exactly, right?
What more can you ask for? Super exciting. Another exciting thing that we have coming today is the annual St. Pat's and 5 Points. Kicks off today, March 16th. It started this morning before we got here at 7:30 a.m. for the 5K and 10K, and that goes until 10 a.m. They're running right now as we speak.
So,
super fun.
Speaking of running, are you like a race on a holiday type of person?
I'm not. Are you? Are you like a turkey trot family?
I mean, yes, I am. I am a turkey trot family. I've done the turkey trot every year since I think I was like a freshman in high school.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well,
That
actually,
sounds fun, though.
I'm not a turkey trot family. It started as a family, and then slowly everyone decided to not run with me, and so it's just become a Chloe turkey trot.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
If I do go to the gym, you probably only see me on the treadmill because I'm too scared to use any other equipment. But I do like running. But I can't do running outside in public where like people are no.
Oh, I like running outside way better.
I had a good excuse to not go to the 5K today because I had to be here. So
Yes. Yep. Of course.
I like running, but I don't know, the outside, people watching me at the gym, I feel like I'm in my little bubble.
Okay. That's your opinion.
I'm really not.
I don't agree, but that's what this show is about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Conflict of interest.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
And then right as the race ends, we got a parade starting at 10 a.m. The parade street, it starts at Sims Avenue and goes down to Vine Street, ending at College Street right after the 5 Points Fountain. So 5 Points Fountain's kind of where it ends.
Yep.
Super fun.
That seems like super
Floats
fun.
And
oh, really? It's the whole shebang?
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I've never been to this before.
Neither have I.
Really?
I have not.
You sound so knowledgeable. I thought you had firsthand experience.
A lot of my friends go, or other people I know go.
Mm.
I choose another festivity that I will talk about in a few minutes.
Okay.
That I'll explain. But yeah, I feel like I see it on social media a lot, and their website has got all their information. So
no, I'm sure the parade's gonna be really cool. I'm a parade fan.
I
going
love
back to
parades.
Thanksgiving, I watched the Macy's Thanksgiving
Me too.
parade.
I've watched it every
time.
year since I was younger, and next year I'll be in it. So
hey, that's right.
Let's go.
Yes, because the Carolina Color Guard is going to be playing at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade
along with Carolina
semester.
Band.
Yeah, along with the whole Carolina Band.
Yeah,
So congratulations
super cool.
to you guys. That's
Thanks,
awesome.
yeah. Oh, I love parades. I'm so excited.
Exactly.
Even a parade that I did in high school, it was, I don't know, I think it was Memorial Day or something.
It's just fun.
So fun.
It's just fun. Yeah.
It's super fun. And they're fun to watch.
Yes,
They're fun to be in.
Exactly.
Yeah. More things that are fun. For the children, there is a play area for them all day. It's called the Pot O' Gold Playground. I think that's so funny.
That's so cute.
Kind of is just a way to
Keep the kids involved.
Take the kids involved,
Yeah.
get them away from the craziness for a little bit, let them have some of their own fun.
Yes, exactly.
Super cool. Some of the pictures, it looks like they have a mini Ferris wheel, which is super awesome.
What's the age limit on this Pot O' Gold playground?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Because,
a
mini Ferris wheel?
You might catch me there.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Yeah, I think it's good to get the kids, because St. Patrick's Day, a lot of drinking is involved.
Uh-huh.
So there's a lot of craziness down in 5 Points. So I think it's good to have that designated area where they know will just be younger kids and their parents.
Yes.
So one thing to keep an eye out about, though, is I believe if you come in with a kid and you're a parent, you have a certain band. So just remember who went with who, and I think if you come back out, can't go back in. There's a few rules behind it. Yeah, a few rules behind it. So the fun stuff, though, is the music festival. Headlining is Lawrence, and then the War and Treaty. Super exciting. Another few other headlining artists are Future Birds, Sister Hazel, Connor Smith, Paul Russell, and the Stews. The Stews weren't really up there, but I know the Stews are really big across campus. I wanted to mention them. They're always doing stuff around
The students are
Columbia.
always here.
They're
Yeah.
awesome. So, super exciting.
Yeah.
The War and Treaty, really good. I used to listen to them in high school, so I think that'll be cool to see them here. I mean, last year, I believe, we have Hippocampus last year. Yeah, we had Hippocampus last year, which is super cool, and we've been getting some good artists. I don't know,
Yeah.
whoever's in charge of this festival, they
know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing. Yeah.
Super exciting.
But just a lot of stuff going on, today. You can check out all their information. Follow them on Instagram at St. Pat's in 5 Points.
Yes.
All the information is there about what's going on, and it's going on right now.
Yeah.
So you should definitely go check it out.
Go check it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 5 different stages for all of these different bands. There's the Green Stage, Blossom Stage, Fountain Stage, Saluda Stage, and Santee Stage. So make sure you guys are at the right ones. Depending on the time, we'll put up a graphic so you guys can see what time, what artist is playing. Because you don't want to miss one band because you're at the wrong, and it's going to be a little crazy. So make sure you get there to the stage a little early. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure there's just gonna be like traditional Irish music and Irish bands.
Fun.
Super,
Okay.
super fun. Awesome. I do have to ask, are you Irish?
Yes.
I am too.
Yes.
Super excited.
My when I was little, my grandfather always used to give us leprechauns. When we were younger,
love
it would
it.
be for good luck. So before we'd have a test at school, he would give us the family leprechaun.
That's so cute.
So
That is so cute.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, we also celebrate St. Patrick's Day, and my Nana is where we get our Irish from, and house is always decked out. And
all the green. My I remember my eggs would be green on St. Patrick's Day morning. My milk would be green on St. Patrick's Day morning.
That's so awesome.
So it was pretty festive.
I feel like the egg thing, they used to do that at my elementary school. They would do green
Yeah.
eggs, or we'd do green bagels. I mean,
Yep.
bagels is a big thing, because we get it from the local bagel place. It's a little different down here, but every holiday it's red bagels for Valentine's Day,
Yep.
green for St. Pat's, every single.
Yep.
We had a
Did
bagel
you do
party.
the leprechaun traps too?
Yes.
Of course.
Yes, of course.
Did
we
it ever work?
No. No.
We'll catch them one day.
One day I'll get it. Super cool though was when we'd go out to recess and we'd come back in and the room was a disaster.
Yes, because the leprechauns came at recess.
Yes,
Yep.
I loved that. We were all like, "What do you mean the leprechaun was here?"
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was always the most fun thing.
Yeah, I only remember it maybe twice when I was in elementary school. I feel like not every teacher did it.
Yeah.
I appreciate the ones that did.
Oh,
because
yeah.
that was so fun
yeah.
and just added so much more excitement to the day.
Yeah. Did you have family leprechauns?
We did not.
Oh. I thought that might be a thing, but I guess not.
Maybe. I mean, we're Irish, but we're not we don't have family in Ireland anymore or anything. So it's we're a few generations. It's for
Yeah.
my Nana's mom, and
Do you want to know what? I had a couple family leprechauns. You want to know what their names were?
I would love to.
So, one of them was Timothy. It's a very, Irish name. But the
Yes.
other one, the feisty one, as my grandpa used to say, was Seamus. He was always a little nuts. My grandfather used to tell me make sure Seamus doesn't run away from you at recess. So I would be sure that invisible Seamus was always right with me.
That is so funny. I love that. I think that's great. I could just imagine you where'd my leprechaun go?
Yeah, where'd my leprechaun go?
Your teacher was like, why is she talking to herself? That's so funny. Unfortunately, I didn't have an invisible leprechaun. I did have other imaginary friends when I was younger,
Oh,
but
of course.
they weren't Irish themed.
Not Irish themed. I can't. Okay.
So another big event that we see around Columbia during today, St. Patrick's Day, is the fraternity lots. Something the college kids do all the time before game days. They have the lots on different holidays like Halloween, St. Patrick's Day. They're having them today. Basically, all the frats have their own tent, and they all DJ their own tent. And the students can just walk around from tent to tent, dancing with the different frats, with the different music at different DJs. Super fun. That's where I'll be today. It's always a good time. I mean, I think the best part is when you're walking around and you're just seeing your friends, one another, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, hey,
Yeah.
like, how are you doing? It's super cool. And it's like, you get a variety. If you don't like the music at the one place, you just
Go to the next tent.
take a few steps over and go to the next tent. Super fun.
Cool.
And I know in the past, I don't remember if they're doing it this year. In the past, they let you bring in Lucky Charms. So everyone's carrying their box of Lucky Charms.
That's cute.
And
Okay.
sometimes some of the frats go all out. Some of them are cooking hot dogs. I
That's
mean,
cool.
I got a hot dog last year, and then someone bumped it out my hand onto the ground.
That's
Yeah,
tragic.
and that was after.
Let's not bring up our hot dog conversation we had a
Oh
couple
my
weeks
God,
ago.
I forgot about that.
Let's not even go there.
But yeah, so like I said, the frats go all out. Like there'll be some of them be cooking, and you got the cereal. So
Yeah.
it's super fun, festive. Everyone's all dressed up in the green, same as in St. Pat. So I love seeing the St. Patrick's Day spirit everywhere.
You know, it's a great holiday.
It is.
Really is. It's super fun. It's a great way to like kick off the springtime.
Yes.
But with spring comes some other situations. Spring has sprung here, and pollen is here, along with quite a few controlled burns happening across the state. If you've been sneezing a lot lately, or if you've noticed the hazy air outside, you aren't alone. The air quality in Columbia was pretty bad earlier this week, and it looks like it may be that way for a little while. So an air quality alert went out Thursday in 19 South Carolina counties, including Richland County, so right here in Columbia. The Department of Health and Environmental Control said it is due to numerous prescribed burns across the region. Some of the burns in Richland County were for, this is interesting, quote, wildlife management, hardwood control, and hazard reduction. I'm not really sure what that means. That's kind of vague. But they were happening, right on our border of Columbia. So it was definitely affecting us here.
Yeah.
According to South Carolina Forestry Commission, there are currently 259 active burns in the state of South Carolina at the time of writing this script and doing this show. The air quality even dipped into the, quote, unhealthy range on Thursday, according to WLTX. So I got an alert on my phone.
Okay.
Like, be careful, air quality alert in Columbia is really, really bad.
I don't have like the app, iPhone weather app, but I have like Weather Channel, and I use that. And I saw someone post on Yik Yak about how it's like been so bad. I was like, oh yeah, like it has been bad. And then I saw they said like air quality alert, and I was like, oh, let me check. And so I clicked on it, and I was like, okay, yeah, like it has been bad. I was like, I've been walking out of class, and I'm like, why does it smell like fire?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
makes sense. And then with the pollen, the two mixed are not the great.
Not good
I've
at
had a
all.
little tickle in my throat for like
the
whole week, like
The allergies are certainly
yeah.
getting around.
And it's a hard time of year because you want to open your windows around this time of the year and not use the AC because it's so gorgeous out. And it's probably not the best idea to leave them open. You shouldn't really be outside if the air quality is this low. So keep the window shut if you need to use your AC. Just use that instead.
Yeah. Some Richland County high schools even canceled their outdoor athletic activities, for fear of the poor air quality. So it was that bad on Thursday.
And I think that's a good bet. It hasn't been the greatest. I mean, even in the mornings, especially or at night, you can really see the haze.
Yeah.
With the sun setting, sun rising. It's been rough. I'm sure it's gonna clear up eventually.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
Just
but then
a
we
mix
just
of
have
both.
pollen to worry about.
Yeah.
So South Carolina pollen really likes to get you. Really does.
It sure does. I mean, pollen every year. It just.
It's something.
I can't. Yeah.
It's really something.
I'm waiting for the year that I don't get sick from the pollen.
Me too. Me too.
I don't think it'll ever happen.
But in national news, the Oscars were last weekend.
Yes.
Which is super exciting. So the Oscars happened. We could talk about some of the winners. Did you watch the Oscars?
I did.
Okay.
Super
cool.
cool.
So you are more knowledgeable than me.
Yeah.
Already.
Let's chat about
Let's chat
it.
a little bit about it. So it was the 96th Academy Awards, and it was surely one for the books. Lots of winners came from the summer nuclear hit. See what I did there? See what I did there? Oppenheimer.
They sweeped. They
really
won
did.
So many categories.
Yeah.
What is it? Four
4 or 5.
Four.
Cillian Murphy won Best Lead Actor. Robert Downey Jr. Best Supporting Actor. Christopher Nolan Best Director. They also won Film Editing, Cinematography, Best Original Score, and biggest of all, they won Best Picture.
Yes, that's
So.
the biggest one of the year, in my opinion. I was disappointed that Barbie wasn't nominated for, and I was
Yeah.
also disappointed that Greta Gerwig was not nominated for a Best Director spot. So I do, personally, in the Barbenheimer shebang, I'm a Barb. I'm a Barbie.
You're a Barb.
I'm a
Okay.
Barb. And I haven't seen Oppenheimer yet.
I haven't either. I actually didn't.
Everyone
didn't see
says
it.
it's fantastic. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
I definitely need to watch
it won
It's
Best
just-
Picture, so it's
yeah,
got to be good.
It's got to be good.
You know.
I think I can't handle possibly the length of it. It's like it's a pretty long.
It's like the
longer than-
Titanic.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
long and slow. So I think I don't know. I'll have to give it a
We'll
try.
have to get through it,
I'll have to
you
give it
know?
a try. We might have to sit down together and
and
try to watch that
Oppenheimer.
one.
Yeah. But so in the realm of Barbie, Billie Eilish's song "What Was I Made For" won
Yes.
Best Original Song. But what stands out more to me is that Ryan Gosling performed "I'm Just Ken," and he did it in a pink suit, which was fabulous.
Yes, it was great.
absolutely fabulous.
I will listen to the Barbie soundtrack. I will be walking to
Oh,
class and
the
I'll be
songs
you don't
are
know,
bops.
but I'm listening to I'm Just Ken
Oh
walking to
yeah.
class.
No, it's bops. It really is.
It was so when I feel like I had heard rumors prior that like he was gonna possibly be doing it, and I wasn't sure or not. And then when it actually came on, like me and my roommate started screaming at the
Oh,
TV,
yeah.
and we're like, "Oh my god!"
It was gold.
And then our TV cut out, and we started screaming.
Stop.
And I was like, "Turn it back on!" Like, oh.
Of all the spots in the Oscars that could have cut
It
out,
cut.
it cuts out during "I'm Just Ken."
Listen,
Oh, man.
the YouTube TV app just closed, and I was just
No.
like, this is
That's
so
horrible.
unfortunate. Yeah, I had to rewatch it. We kind of missed like a good 30 seconds of it. So
I'm sorry. I'm
I was
sorry.
a little disappointed, but I loved seeing. My favorite part was like he was going up to the whole gang with the,
Oh yeah.
the mic and
he
had
had
them
other people
singing.
sing. He had Emma Stone sing.
Emma Stone singing it was hilarious because
Oh, yeah.
she's not in the movie, but she knew all the
Oh,
words.
she knew. Well, they starred in La La Land together,
Yes. Oh.
which is
If you've seen
That is such
if you've
a good
seen all of
movie.
the things of like he played music.
Yes.
He won an
Yeah, because
Oscar award.
the whole plot of La La Land was okay. Really quick, the two main people in La La Land, they wanted to be together, but they had different ideas for what they wanted their lives to be like.
Yes.
He wanted to open up a jazz bar, and she wanted to be a professional actress. And in the Oscars, Emma Stone won an award for something.
Yes.
I don't remember what it was, but she won an Oscar.
Oh, she won Best Actress.
Oh!
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
She won Best Actress.
Yes.
And then Ryan Gosling, is singing, and he does a whole performance at the Oscars. Like it's just like the La La Land came to life.
They're still made for each other.
So-
I know Emma Stone has a 3-year-old daughter that she really talked about in her speech.
That's so cute.
But they were so
Yeah.
cute. I
Oh,
know
no.
it's a movie, but
No, that was a great movie. I love Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling.
yes,
I love both
I'm
of
a
them.
huge Ryan Gosling fan. He's personally my favorite actor. So anytime he's got a movie come out, like I make sure I watch it.
It's good.
And when I heard he was going to be in Barbie, I was so excited.
I was a little suspicious at first. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know if
They executed it way differently than I expected. I thought it was going to be very much so like a children's movie, which it was not.
No, it really
was
wasn't.
not. It was
It was a good movie.
I mean, a kid could watch it, but they wouldn't understand it to the extent of us and other adults. But yeah,
Definitely.
super cool. Do you like chat about some of the Oscar red carpet outfits? I mean,
I didn't watch that.
did you see any on social
all I
media?
saw was the was Ryan Gosling's pink studded suit.
Yeah,
that was
but
this highlight for
it was
me.
still great. I
Yeah.
mean, I liked that they were still like kind of bringing into that Barbie look on the carpet for
Yeah.
one last time. America Ferrera, she had a pink dress, which was supposedly chainmail.
See, that's an interesting choice.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie.
I feel like it'd be
That's a
cold.
choice. I think I would be cold.
Yeah.
And you can't move. Like chainmail was made to
like
be
it would
armor.
pinch you.
So that you like didn't like get stabbed in the medieval times. Like that's what it was for. I can't imagine making that a dress.
Yeah. At first, I didn't think it was, and we had Eon for the live carpet, live red carpet, and I was just like, when they said that, I was like, is it really? Because I mean, it didn't look like it. At first, I just thought it might have been like a shinier pattern, but.
Yeah, it's certainly interesting.
Yeah. A few other ones that caught my eye on the carpet. I mean, we had Anya Taylor-Joy in this gorgeous silver gray, kind of gave like a 1920s vibes, super cool. And then Emma Stone's dress, beautiful like light mint green. Her dress broke. I felt so bad.
It broke?
Yes, the zipper on the back broke right when she was like, it must have broke sometime in the night. She had to go up to get her Best Actress Oscar.
It broke during I'm Just Ken.
It broke during I'm Just Ken.
No, not I'm Just Ken.
That's so funny.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's if you're gonna break the dress.
It better be during. Was it when she was singing? Do we have confirmation?
So. Well, I think it was her like after acceptance, and she was like, "My dress broke during I'm Just Ken. I got too into it."
Oh, she really did.
She said
she was
got
singing.
Too into it.
You know that I'm Just Ken. The whole choreography was like almost a mirror image of Marilyn Monroe's performance of Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend from the 1953 musical Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. I'm sure we can get like a comparison, like put the two next to each other. That was pretty cool. A lot of Oscar performances have been like giving a nod to Marilyn Monroe, which is really, interesting.
That's cool. I love that.
She was a trailblazer.
Yes,
so.
she absolutely was.
Yeah.
Oscars,
it was
a fun time.
It was fun.
I'm Just Ken really brought it together.
That was the highlight for me.
Yes.
It really was.
Jimmy Kimmel, I thought you did a really good job hosting. I enjoyed it. And we had John Cena.
Love that.
Out on the stage naked.
What?
Yes.
See, this is what happens when you don't watch the whole show.
Before the category for Best Costuming.
Stop it.
Jimmy Kimmel was like chatting like with him, and he's like, I don't want to do it, like joking back and forth. So he walks out with the card, the nominee card. Right there.
Stop it.
And shuffles out sideways.
Is this true?
Yes. Yes, it absolutely is. Did he end up reading? I don't remember if he ended up reading the card itself because it was covering.
I'm flabbergasted. I'm legitimately
so funny. There's a photo.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay,
honestly,
wow.
Fantastic.
The Oscars is always something to be talked about for quite a while.
100%.
Because
and then
there's just so much going on.
Yeah.
So
and
much
then
going on.
Jimmy Kimmel, I forget who's that the person he like works with throughout the show. I forget his name. But he got tequila for everyone. And I thought that was so fun.
See, the Oscars are they're something else. They really
were
are.
so fun.
They really are.
I enjoyed them this year. I mean, sometimes they're a little controversial. I think this year they did a good job, and it was pretty flat. Like good. I wasn't really annoyed after them. I didn't think it was like too long of a speech. Yeah. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well, I think that was enough Oscar talk for today. But we hope your Saturday is off to a great start. Stick around after the break to learn about a fun food fact you do not want to miss.
In honor of St. Patrick's Day this weekend, we have a fun food fact about the classic St. Pat's Day dish, corned beef and cabbage. So, corned beef and cabbage was actually an American invention.
That kind of blows my mind.
It began in the late 19th, early 20th century. They used to eat ham and cabbage when they were in Ireland, and ham was too expensive when they came and immigrated over, so they went for corned beef because it was cheaper for the immigrants, and they would just purchase leftovers off of ships of the corned beef. So that's where the corned beef came from instead of ham. And now, when they would cook it, they would boil the corned beef 3 times, and on the last time, they would add the cabbage in there to remove some of the brine.
Oh.
We usually cook ours separately, but
okay, my family does the corned beef and cabbage.
Okay, me too.
I do not like it at all.
Because
Like-
you get like the boiled potatoes with just salt on them, like bland potato. It's like it's a bland meal, but like why is it such a good bland meal?
It's not. It's really not though. It's really not.
You got
The corned beef, I have to drown it in ketchup to even
Really?
like eat
I feel
it.
like-
The cabbage, forget it. I don't eat that at all. And my family does mashed potatoes, so I'll eat the mashed
okay.
potatoes.
I love mashed
If
potatoes.
it was a boiled potato, I'm out. Boiled
we do
potato?
we do little like red potatoes boiled,
I'm sorry.
and then we
I
do red
can't.
cabbage, and the regular cabbage.
I really cannot get behind that.
Your
Like-
family's a very red meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do the red
With the
corned
red-
beef,
the
the
re-
red cabbage,
yeah.
and the red potatoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we also do homemade Irish soda bread, which is
Oh,
like
that's good.
that's so good.
That's
when
good.
it's warm
Yeah.
with a little bit of butter.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. It's
Yes.
so good.
The Irish soda bread is really good.
My favorite thing was eating it for breakfast the day after, a few days after, when it was
yeah.
like still
Yes.
good. And,
Really good. Well,
good
does your
leftovers.
soda bread have raisins in it?
Yes.
Okay. I hate raisins.
I
So I literally poke out all of the raisins from the bread and then I eat it. Is that weird?
Oh, a little.
Yeah.
It's like eating like a blueberry muffin and like just picking out all the blueberries.
I mean, that's a really accurate. That's a really accurate comparison.
I mean, I've been there when I was younger. I would pick out the raisins because I would go in between like liking raisins and not liking raisins. Like I'll eat them now, but
it's a very polarizing food.
I would always love the piece when I would get a piece without so many raisins in
Oh
it.
yeah.
Because
yeah.
like it's just like doughy and yum.
It's good.
It's
Just
good.
good.
So delicious. I don't know if I could make Irish soda bread on my own, but I'm sure I'm missing it this weekend.
Oh yeah, me too.
100%.
Me too.
I mean,
for sure.
I love my good St. Patty's Day meal. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's a
delish.
good time. Good time. Good
Yeah.
holiday.
I know. Happy St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
I mean, yay Irish.
Yay Irish!
Well, with that, we wrap up Good Morning Gamecocks for today, March 15th, 2024.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram, X, and Facebook at SGTV at USC.
To keep up with all of our content, be sure to also visit us online at sgtv@usc.com. For SGTV, I'm Meagan Daukshus.
And I'm Chloe Findlay. From all of us here at SGTV, have a great weekend and a great St. Patrick's Day, Carolina. Forever to thee.